All right. Let's see what's on the scans. Good morning, One Life. One Life. Guess what, man? I got I'm gonna walk through the trades I took yesterday. I took some nervous trades yesterday, and I I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I will talk about it here in a second. Let me make sure my thumbnails on this thing. No, I didn't trade that. That was nothing. That wasn't even on my watch. I traded the same stock all day because it was the only one that I saw that I thought could go up. Oh boy, and it did go up. That's the problem. All right, and there we go. Okay, let's get over here. Let's get to it. So on yesterday, I took some trades on OTRK, man. OTRK. Waited for this thing to form an extreme, and again, I thought this thing could come back to the 150s, which it did later on in the day. I was so stupid. Oh my gosh. I got spooked out of this thing. I waited for an extreme to form on OTRK, came down and it came down to this 115. Now I took about 4 trades on this specific ticker. And of course, I only trade them during intraday because look at it now. Back to 82 cents, but the opportunity was in intraday. So I actually waited for it to come down here, and it came down, and I bought right above the 125s to see if the 125s could hold, and that was during the actual stream. I did stream yesterday, but it was a little bit later in the day, and it couldn't hold, so it broke the 125. It didn't do what I thought it could do, so I was like, okay, well, I'll wait a little bit. And so I waited, and it came on down. Like right here is where I got in for a little movement up. It came down back here. I re-entered down here at 115. So the loss that I had was a $40 loss from this little drop off, but I re-entered at 115 and I got back green right here. So when it came back up, I was in the green. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the profit to be break even. And then it came in here and flattened out again, and I entered again in here at the 120 level, and made a little bit, but I was like, maybe this thing can go. And it just kept going flat, and it stopped me out on this red candle. And then on the next 15-minute candle, explosion back up to the 150. So it's whatever. I made the money back. This little stop out did give me a little bit of slippage, but as the day went on, I was sizing down. So my original entries were like 600 share blocks, and then I took a no. The first entry right here was 600 shares, and then the entry down here was 600 shares, and then the entry up here was 400, I believe, in this little dip. And then I took a 150 shares that I got stopped on right here before this big rip. But I was thinking this thing could retest the highs anyway. The way that it was looking. But anyway, I didn't take the $40 loss, made that money back. It was just like, you know, I'm looking for intraday trades like that. It just definitely right idea, wrong timing. And it just I guess I should have waited for a little bit more of an extreme to form. This little double bottom, I was like, is this an extreme? Can it hold this 125? And it broke down, and I was like, okay, this right here is an extreme. And so I went ahead and jumped in there and made that money back. But that's that. Let's go ahead and jump over here to the scans. On the scans today, we see, and also I did end up posting the scans on the website as well, how they're configured. So you can get those off of the website, but I need to add dates. Some of those were made last year, and some of those were made this year. The ones, the ones that have dates are the most recent ones. So I got to go out there and date those on the website as well. And AMTD is up 400% right now. Don't really know the news here, but it is looking mad crazy. AMTD Digital Inc. Thank you note to investors. And our response to our latest ADS. Oh no, wait. Thank you note. That sounds like a RIP right there. Okay. Thank you note to investors. What else? What happened to them yesterday? Let's see on the first. Communications. Yeah, I would be scared if a company is writing me a thank you note as an investor. I feel like I'm finna get buried. Yeah, that's kind of spooky. So we will definitely put that one on the watch. And see, now this is why I only day trade these types. It's down 35%. I wouldn't hold this overnight even if it had good news. I wouldn't hold it because that's not where the opportunity was. TBLT, take that off. Revlon, take that off. Started going flat yesterday. Oh no, this isn't Revlon. Where's Revlon? Revlon took a nice little rip up there from the 4 to the 9s yesterday. But I never did get that dip, that extreme low, so I just never took a trade on Revlon. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what else we got on the scans. In the micro floats, we have APDN. And the scan configuration is on the stock market page now of the website. I made it where it's a slide image, so you can kind of slide through it, click, and it'll blow the image up, and you can see the what the scan metrics are. But APDN, GOVX is negative, and I saw your message yesterday, Lori Lee. Yeah, yesterday was a late day for me, man. Those meetings, man, they took me out. All right, KRKR, but it's a necessary evil. And then AMTD. And then FFIE is up for some reason. What is this? $2, 17%, but it's a high float stock. May get very, very choppy. But I'll read the news and see what's up on it. It is 8:27. Let's go ahead and see AMTD real quick. Huge rip into the aftermarket. Of course, I wouldn't have traded this. I don't do aftermarket trading. I'm thinking, where are the shorts winning? When will the shorts win? And all of this has been longs. So why would I get in after the longs have been winning so long? Where is that extreme drop is what I would be looking for. FFIE. Yeah, look at that box formation. Look at all, it just looks like a box, like little boxes. No real uptrend, just a weird formation. All right, APDN, and let's go ahead and read this news as well. APDN, Applied DNA Sciences to offer up to 14.3 million shares together with Series A and B warrants. Applied DNA initiates analytic validation of PCR-based diagnostic tests specific to monkeypox virus. Okay, so it's up 100. It's only $1.32. Up almost 100%. So it is definitely one that I'll be looking for shorts to win on first. Want to see that extreme form first. KRKR, what is this one? It has no real news on today for KRKR. Let's see, yesterday, nope, I don't see any real news for KRKR. NLY, no. FFIE, Faraday Future, no. FF Top Holding LLC and Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Inc. executed a term sheet for a $600 million investment. Whatever. All right, the markets are open, so we're gonna see what can hold green on the day. If anything else pops up, I will keep it on the watch. Appreciate that, Lauren. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button because sometimes I get to talking and I forget to say it. But right as of right now, these are the top movers we have. Let's go to that biggest mover of 400% guaranteed. The shorts are gonna love this one today, and it's higher float too. So it's gonna take a lot of shares to move this thing anywhere. That's why it's already got 42 million. But that dump though. What's up, Daniel B? Okay, and then One Life and Daniel B are looking at ASUN, and I remember somebody called HKD a while back, and ASUN. HKD went up there and touched $1,000 yesterday. I saw it. It just didn't meet my criteria, so I did not touch it. ASUN getting a nice little bit of a pump up there, and let me see where the HKD is. $1,000 from $54 up to $1,000. Very low volume. Look, only 11,000 shares traded, but this thing has been ripping on these little 11,000s. It's been trading an average of about, I think, like around 500K at the end of the days in volume. So not a lot to move that thing. APDN halting there to the upside. KRKR making its way up as well. Biggest movers right now. AMTD up 16% since the open. APDN up 17%. And we'll see which one of these stands out and becomes the winner on the day. The thing is, for this, which one was it? Was it APDN? For me to trade that, AMTD is going to have to fail big, and it's going to have to go down the line, and this APDN is going to have to become the winner on the day. But I don't know if it can do that. We will see though. Good morning, Ben. All right, so AMTD starting the destruction. Ben, we got 400% movers, 100% movers, everything close to 100, things up almost 7. Oh, this thing gave back a lot. It was just the biggest mover on AMTD, but looks like the shorts are very confident up here with all of this long winning. And look at this. We're about to see souls be taken on AMTD. It may actually get halted down here from $12 down to $9. Shorts are absolutely in the green right here on this one. Already down 12% on the day. So we will definitely avoid that one at all costs. And now APDN has to come out of this halt. It's still up 17%, but we'll see the action outside the halt. Want to see the shorts start to win if I'm taking a long position, but at this point, the shorts will probably be pretty confident if it can come up here and test this 175 for a pullback. All right. KRKR going red as well. So we'll focus in on the greens for the longs. What's up, Dallas? Yeah, Dallas, man. ORTK did do the move yesterday. Went back up and tested the highs. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Why? Had a perfect entry on it, but it's whatever. I did make the money back that I lost during the stream, which I was like, okay, well at least I'm relatively break even on the day, rather than taking a $50 loss. But yeah, today we're gonna see what is going to stay strong. GOVX down 12% on the day already. So that one's not looking great. We'll focus in on APDN, will probably be my focus on the day. Everything else is pretty shady. ASUN, let's look what it ended up doing. ASUN moved from the $19 up here to the 1982. Very low volume, but definitely moving off of this little $19. Getting a little bounce up there before it figures out what it wants to do. FFIE dip down here to the 12, almost not the 12, the 215s, with very flat pattern there. I don't like that pattern. Only up 1%. So we gotta, let me see when this thing comes out of the halt for APDN. We're APDN 931. So it should be opening up at 937.49. Or that's 5. Yeah, 936. 936.49. So it should be opening up here in 10 seconds on APDN. Yeah, Dallas. You saw the move. Yeah, I was I gave up my position. I got spooked out of it, but it's whatever. I made my money back at least. APDN popping open there. The shorts have not started to win on this one yet. But we will see out of this halt. Does it want to continue higher? It's only $1.50. Still the biggest mover on the day though, being up 11 cents. But we've seen the biggest movers fail today. AMTD still down. Did it get halted down? Yeah, AMTD halted down. HKD, oh my goodness, 950 down to the 811s. Look at that halt down. That's is that $100 halt? 950 down to 811. That's over $100 halt. That's crazy. So definitely very dangerous ones on those low volumes. And like I was talking to Ben yesterday about HKD, I was like, man, I don't want to play with this. This thing went from $50 to $1,000. I mean, what would a halt down look like? Where can this thing open up? Will this thing open back up at, $60? That was my fear with that low volume. Because all it takes is one big short to knock all those shares down. All right, APDN. So a lot of halts today. Things going in and out of halts. Very, very shaky market. FFIE getting a little jump up here out of this flat movement that it had here. So I got the resistance. Was at that 240 level. I didn't like this pattern because it was so flat, but it may return to this pattern. Let me see. Support. A little bit of support level. 225s up to about the 240 levels, or is what it broke out of. But yeah, I just didn't trust that. KRKR is also back up green, but it is throwing those wicks that we don't like to see, those long wicks, grabbing those orders and making people punishing people on these top wicks. Has a top up here of the 240s. I just don't like all the wicks, man. Okay. Oh, HKD. Oh my goodness. Halted down again to the 720s. So think about getting caught in this halt down. 951 down to the 720s. Are we kidding? AMDT coming down. Are they following each other? Are AMTD and HKD related in any point, any way? Do y'all know? Because the dip here looks quite the same. Both down 22% on the day. ASUN coming out of that. No, it's not halted. It's just very, very still. KRKR. Look, this is what I was talking about. Look at these wicks, man. I don't like the way it's coming up here forming these long wicks, because if you're long, you lose so much profit to the shorts. And plus, up here on the hour chart, we can see a clear resistance level here at the two, what is this, 212s, 215 level, all the way up here to the two, right under the 250s. A whole lot of resistance there. I don't like any of that. All right, so yeah, AMTD bouncing back up there to the nines real quick, but still red on the day. So yeah, I'm not touching that. And then we'll see what HKD, how it comes out of that halt. Man, if that thing gets back to $100, I'm gonna be in one day. I'm gonna be so scared. I know there's nothing but fishiness in the market if it's going down that far, and I will not be buying that extreme. I don't want that. All right, FFIE. See, KRKR continues to do these same little motions, but making the lower highs. So when will the shorts push this thing back down to oblivion? Yeah, Dallas, that's how I'm feeling. You're not trading halts, and because it's wild, but that strategy is just something to add to your tool belt bag to look at for later. Let me see. What's the World Econ Forum? Dallas asked. Uh, SB called out CZOO. If that's a ticker, that sounds so weird. CZOO, 90 cents going up there. If you're interested in the below a dollar penny stocks, CZOO, we'll look at the news here and see what that's talking about. Kazoo shares trading higher after company report. So that's just an earnings report on CZOO. They this wait, Kazoo earlier said company remains confident in achieving guidance for the year set on June 7th. Okay. It's not crazy news. It is receiving some volume, but that range is not the type. That's some small range. It may not bless you the way you want to get blessed. Um, let's see. Answer. Better question is when to get in after a halt. The answer is ticks that follow and come above the halt level. HKD is crazy. Did HKD open already? Nope, still halt. I wonder, is it on a T1 halt here? HKD M I guess this is volatility. Yeah, it's not T1. Just volatility. No problem, right? Let me see. Were there any other call outs in here other than those? Kazoo. WEF wants end private car ownership. Okay, HKD just unhalted at 675, getting a small bounce down here. 675, and look, this volume is just absolutely scary. Volume of 1,000. Oh my goodness, somebody just covered, and let's see if the shorts continue to hammer it down. All right, getting a small little pop there. We'll see what that covering process looks like. Still down 16%. AMDT doing the same exact move. I'm telling you, AMDTD, why are they moving so similar? What are these companies doing? Let me see. AMTD. What is this company? AMTD. Okay, so this one's got 39 employees based out of Hong Kong. Okay, asset management, banking, let me see, investing holding company engages in investments, banking activities in Hong Kong, mainland China, United States. Company operates through three segments: banking, asset management, strategic investment. It offers a range of investment banking services, including equity underwriting, debt underwriting, and securities brokerages. Okay, what about HKD? Why are they moving so similar? Okay, software application. Okay, so this is just a sector that is moving, huh? Because it's based out of Hong Kong as well. And Digital AMT Digital Inc. designs and develops a digital platform to provide financial media content, marketing, and investment solutions. So they are in the same vein. So it's just a sentimental play, I'm guessing. AMTD coming back down, and let's see if HKD doing the same exact thing, following it like clockwork. Back down, both of them 20 something percent. Crazy. All right, FFIE shorts never did, probably not going to get an extreme win until later on today. APDN going back up there, halting again right at the 182s. I don't know why these things are halting so much, but I'm gonna let it calm down. I'm not willing to play with this, especially like something like KR. Look at all these wicks. That is not what you want. That's losing. That's both shorts and longs losing money because of indecision. Big indecision. ASUN going back up there towards the $20 level. I have not looked at the SPY today. Let's see what the SPY is out here doing. Pretty flat since the open. Came down a little bit, right above the right in that 408.50 level. Had a little bounce up, retesting what could be some highs, but with this, I would like to confirm it on a higher time frame, like the 15 of the hour, before I say it's Kazoo continue to push up. Since the last time we looked at it, it was at 92 cents. It is up 7 cents now from where it was last time. Reaching $1 on Kazoo. Should be coming on the scans, or let me see, will it come on the scans? That's a pretty big float. Let's look at the float and see what it is. Float is around 700 million. That's a pretty big float. Getting on up there with 14 million shares traded. SB, this was SB's call out. He's probably definitely taking part in this. Okay, FFIE starting to fail. Kazoo is now becoming the biggest mover on the day. Going into, oh my, tell me this didn't just halt. Tell me it just didn't halt. Everything is halting today. Yep, into a halt right there at the 110s. APDN still halted. So yeah, this morning I would say just, be careful, because these things are just going in the halts, up, down, wherever. They are halt crazy today. Let's also look back over here on the scans. I'm still seeing Uber popping up there, up 15% on the day, but still red on the day overall. Let's see, anything else? Revlon is also back up there, only up 8%, not even in the competition today. That's not enough. KRAPDN. And again, I did me and Ben were working yesterday. I did get those scans out there on the website. They're on the stock market page, all the scans that I use. And I made a little slider that is interactive. You can click on it and get a zoomed in version of these scans if you want to see these scans here. I do need to go back in there and date them and make sure, yeah, just date them and say who they're created by, and that's it. But they're up there. All right, KRKR coming on down. HKD never did unhalt. Yeah, this is not normal. All of these halts are not normal. Let me go and read some of the news like on the SPY or something. Is anything big coming out on the SPY or the NQ or something? Is something causing these types of shenanigans? Let's see. Fed's Daly says work on inflation is nowhere near almost done. Says we are all still resolute and completely united on achieving price stability. Well, not today. Fed's Daily says gas price drop is going to provide some relief. Housing market slowing is also a good sign. AMD Q2 may show share gains. Okay. Anything more pertaining to the entire market. Russia's defense ministry said Washington is directly involved in conflict in Ukraine when it approves targets for Ukraine's strikes. Okay. U.S. killed Al Qaeda leader and Bin Laden's successor, Amin al Zahiri, in Afghanistan. Okay, but that's from yesterday. All right, let's jump over to the NQ news. Okay, Market Watch. Did the stock market peer through rose colored glasses as tech surged in July? Um, Crude oil prices trade modestly higher after Monday's sharp decline. So did get that right at this 13,000 line, and I'm wondering now, hey, is this going to become a double top here for a move down for the NQ in the SPY? Because it came up here to the point where I was thinking it can come to, but now it's really close and finding a little bit of resistance right under this downtrend. So is the bias shifting? Let's see. The dollar will weaken as these stocks could outperform, says Evercore. Treasury yields sink as Pelosi's Taiwan visit stokes U.S. China tensions. Wow, she just visited, and they mad. Okay. Yeah. Global markets fall ahead of Pelosi's Taiwan visit. Blah blah. Okay. All right, let's jump back over to Street Smart Edge. See Kazoo still in a halt at the 111s. Should be unhalting. Halted at 9:49:18. Okay. So 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Be unhalting here soon. HKHD under 700s now. AMD following it. And the SPY is also moving down. SPY cracked that 408. KRKR going red as well. Somebody's contacting me. Uh okay. All right. Um, FFIE flattening out here as well. Resistance right at the 275s. ASUN did get that $20. Um, Volume kind of drying up on it though. And then APDN going up to $2, jumping. Wait, yeah, halting up to $2. So no kind of pullbacks on anything today. Kazoo did unhalt. Kazoo had a top level up there of the 111s. But where will the shorts be winning here? Okay. Um, got some more stocks popping up here. Let's see what these are. Uh, any kind of, so I see pins up 15%, but red on the day. Uber popping up there 16%, but very small green on the day. Let's read some of this news as well. Intel, pins, Pinterest, nah, that's trash. Uber is a cash flow positive as rise delivery and revenue beat expectations. Okay, well, that's good news for them, I guess. All right, so we I don't know. I believe the weak news has to fail. Kazoo has to fail. FFIE has to fail. It's just gotta wait. But I am interested in APDN if it can act right, but it's just looking like it's going straight up and we may not see it may not have time in the day to come down up to an extreme to return to highs. And this high is looking like it's going to be may not be reattainable. Going back into halts here at APDN 229. Kazoo cracking back down the dollar. So that may be a little bit of major resistance on the day for it. So we got a maybe a resistance forming here at the dollar if it can break it down and get through it. New resistance at that dollar level coming down there, bouncing on that dollar level a little bit. But everything has been going into halts, so I don't know if you want to wait and see if it goes into a halt downwards or what. Oh my gosh. Letitia. What? Dimitri. Okay. All right, we'll get all that done. Not right now though. He gonna have to wait. All right. So let's see. Oh man, y'all talking. Wow, y'all dropping some bombs in the chat today, boy. Those information bombs. Gee whiz. Donnell was calling out VRAX. VRAX getting a little bit of a pull up here. Is it green on the day? Red on the day on VRAX. Be careful. Be careful. And it's also not really in the competition either. Look at the volume level based on everything else that we see up. It's only 3 million shares compared to 74 million, 34 million. Nah, bro. That may send you that may take your refund back. AMD, I mean APDN still in a halt. And not seeing anything else pop up big on the scans as of yet. Dallas says he's watching FXLV. FXLV. Up 14%, 10% since the open. Almost 2 million shares traded, a little bit of light shares. Let me see what this company is talking about. Okay. So looking at the daily chart, we see it's been fighting a nice little downtrend. Came down, whoops. Had a gap down, tried to fill the gap up to the 273s and then continuing down this downtrend on the daily chart here. 4-hour chart. Yeah, I don't know how bullish that's gonna get. Or if you're even taking a bullish trade, you might be short on that thing. But definitely lighter volume. Got to get in the competition for the day. People got to see it. Kazoo blasting back over the 111s up 7 cents. 7 cents into a halt. Complete insanity today. This kind of stuff right here. I'm like, bro, y'all are doing too much. All this halting and stuff. I want to see valid trading. I want to see people actually getting a chance to trade and not trying to, get their feet wet, taking those risky trades on a halting stock. But yeah, today is weird, man. Okay, let me go over here. See. I'm gonna do a little bit of work here as well because I got a call. At least I can get started on it. Where's my phone? Okay, let's go ahead and go in here and get this thing going. Engineers. And man, I need to pull that up too. And I need to pull that. Okay. What? How in the world I want to I need this. APDN is definitely in a longer halt than expected, but not seeing any T1 halts today from the ones that we're looking at. APDN finally opening there, getting some trading, but very spooky movement there. 11, look at that, 14,150. What? Yeah, it's a little bit too much going on, bro. This gotta stop. We got Kazoo up here to 122. Yeah. I'll go let the stream go about 30 more minutes, but I do need to do a little bit of work here as well. Because I am getting blown up right now. Okay. Use code. Appreciate that, SB. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Trying to balance everything, man. Oh boy. but it's whatever. It's all in the day's work, right? Make money in the market, make money working, whatever. Do what you gotta do to get that green. So okay. Standard. Oh. All right. Kazoo still going up, slowing down a little bit around this top. 2 million shares traded on this candle. APDN still halted. Never did come down. AMTD still getting plenty of volume. Let's see if anything has popped up on the scans as well. Anything new? Nothing new. I don't know what this eye lag is, but it's only it's not even up 1%, so not interested. It's up 32%. Looks like it gapped up, but just not moving much. You want to see something in the competition. Rev is up 21% since the open though. On Revlon. No real news on it. Maybe just a Wall Street's bets push. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and remove AMTD. That's too far gone. HKD, not interested. VRAX, still red on the day. We'll see if shorts take that one over, or does it want to come on up? I don't know. On the hour chart, though, it is still bearish. It did get bought up from these 1071s up here, but that doesn't mean it's bullish on the day. Still in a nice downtrend on the day. APDN finally halted down. Kazoo coming down as well. There's a lot of correlation in some of these stocks too. Like APDN and Kazoo are looking quite similar, coming down at the same time. FFIE closing up its range as well. It has a bigger float. It is a high float, yeah. So bigger float on that one. Not really worth it for me. So we're just chopping down the watch list to what I would probably be watching today. Rev, probably not going to be watching that. It's going up, and if you want to trade something that Wall Street's bets is deeply in, that's one of them. KRKR still doing all this spiciness with the wicks. I will save my money on that one. Not worried about that one. Let's FXLV. Is it still getting trades here? Volume never did reach a million shares. So probably won't be touching that one. ASUN, that was one that Daniel B and One Life were looking up. It did get that pop up to the 20s though. Then Kazoo. Lori said Rev had news at the close yesterday. Look at that. Revlon obtains court approval for a 1.4 billion bankruptcy loan. Yeah, that's news. They got a loan. So I don't know how that will affect their actual value producing. I mean, they're just using other people's money to try to save their business. So we'll see how that plays out. Let me read into this though and make sure I'm not missing any details. Okay. Um short squeeze. Not a lot of news in here. Judge's permission to proceed with a 1.4 million or billion-dollar loan. Company had filed for bankruptcy under Chapter 11 after facing heavy debt. The report noted some junior creditors had objected that Revlon's terms and conditions could make it impossible for them to recover their due from the company. So they don't even know if they can pay back this loan. The approval will enable Revlon to borrow the cash it needs to continue its operations in bankruptcy. Rev shares are trading higher. See, that news isn't great at all. They're a failing company and they're using other people's money because they're not producing value. So, it's one of those, it's like, it's going up, but it may come down hard. Because that just sounds dangerous. Okay. Okay. What is this message? Mhm. To be what they really are needing. All right, so I got 10 minutes left on this stream, and I gotta shut it down. I gotta get to this work. But appreciate you guys for definitely all the chats, all the comments, all the information. I saw the information that y'all are dropping. That was some good. That was some good nuggets in there. Um, Man, if you're gonna continue trading today, these halting stocks just, I mean, they're mind blowing. And for me, this is one that I just sit on my hands, especially on these lower float ones. They continue to go in the halts because I don't want to get caught in some craziness. I'd rather just take the trades that kind of just flow. They just come to me. But these are very, very not obvious, and they're not giving a lot of time for traders to formulate a true thesis on the patterns because they're not doing any trading. They're always in halts. But yeah, appreciate you guys for definitely tuning in. You can check out the Framework Fortune home channel where Ben does his live streams. I know I saw him in the chat. He said he wasn't going to stream today, but he does do live streams over there. Usually after I go offline, he'll go on. Also, you can check out the Framework Fortune crypto channel where Ben goes into detail about crypto, crypto gaming, and how to get your money's worth out of crypto. You can also check out our Discord. The Discord is the quickest way to communicate with me or Ben during the day. I mean, it's almost like texting us directly. Usually I'm in the chat with Donnell and RexCon. I believe it was RexCon. Hopefully I probably slaughtered that name, but I'm talking to him all the time in the day trading chat. Kazoo coming on down as well. And I could jump into any other chats, whatever y'all want to talk about, swing trading, day trading, ideas on whatever markets. We have several chats, but yeah, come and be a part and continue to, funnel in the valuable information. If you find facts, hey, drop them. We're all about the factual bombs. Drop those bombs. But yeah, I got to get off of here. I'm gonna have to go ahead and shut it down. If you're gonna continue trading today, be careful. And boy, I'll have to do this outro again. Got it. Okay. Yes. Kazoo back into a halt. APDN opening up lower as well. So if you're gonna continue trading today, be careful. And I'm about to go ahead and shut it down because I got all kinds of work coming through. So I'm gonna go and get this green. If you can make the green in the market, great. If you're making it some other type of way, great. Just keep increasing your value. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.